Me, as I landed Lagos, we're driving first to the hotel, I think.
Yeah, landed Abuja.
Sorry, landed Abuja. On the way to the hotel, we stopped. I saw like some people, like little protest or something. But apparently those ones were pro-SARS. Like even attacking like Davido, you come Abuja, come protest that bit, blah blah blah. So me going to, even from Lagos, they're already telling me if you land this Abuja and don't come and join us, they have been sleeping here for days. That was the argument we were having the whole time on the plane. You know what I'm saying? They were like, IG has invited you. Simple, go and see IG and resolve it. Because all the protest, and seeing the number one in person is more, do you understand? It's better than just running around Lagos causing havoc. Do you understand? But in coming there, just the emotions in them were too much. When I first got to the protest, they were abusing me. You get out of here. And now they come, I had to beg them, like, calm, let's all, because the problem in Nigeria is more than SARS. It's way more. So, like, if you start to even count the problem with Nigeria, it's more than SARS. And now, even in America, Chris Brown don't call me. Everybody don't call me. What's going on in Nigeria? I'm like, do you understand? Now, for me to be the top artist here and not do anything is impossible. Left to me. And everybody's just like, because your papa get money, you guys work for the government. That's why you don't want to say anything. So I just had to make a stance. Even apart from cause of that, just even for the welfare of just people. Me personally, because of who I am, I really never had a problem with police. Do you understand? But like, people suffer. Oh yeah. Like even one time, somebody paid me for, I think a club appearance or something. And the area was not a safe area. The guy even told me it was a different area. The guy paid police. They came to my house. Outside, they were shooting. My son was there, shouting Chioma's name. Come outside. You, where your husband? I had to run to my daddy's house to hide. Me, Davido. This last year. You know, we even thought they were armed robbers. You know, and people saw, even the other day, I was driving out. You see it on the internet. I was driving out. Two guys, just regular. Just on down, they stopped them. I told the police to release them. They released them. That is one part of the problem. So now this whole SARS they said SARS has been disbanded, which I commend you for listening to the people. I don't think there's any number one of police that's ever really listened to the people. Do you understand? You listened to us and you disbanded the SARS. Couple problems that they sent to me. One was the redeployment, sir. They said they want to redeploy them to other units. Number one, people were complaining. I feel, you want to tell me the whole SARS is bad? You can't tell me that. There are good people in the force. Even if they are not trained well, we can't really it's not fair to just sack them and say go. Everybody has families, they have kids, they have people they are taking care of. Our 5 demands, this is what. Number one, immediate release of all arrested protesters. Yesterday, we thank God, everybody was released. But apparently, they said
Everybody was released
in Abuja. In Lagos, there are still people arrested.
You can't speak for anywhere else.
Number two, I think this is the most important point. Justice for all deceased victims of police brutality and appropriate compensations for their families. I tweeted something yesterday. I said, this, out of everything, this is the most important thing. Because even if there's reform and there's change, you cannot change a life that has been lost. That one is 100%. Number 3, setting up an independent body to oversee the investigation and prosecution of all reports of police misconduct within 10 days. I don't agree with that. You cannot, it's impossible to do anything within 10 days. But it's something that should be looked at. In line with the new Police Act, which they just signed, even before this, psychological evaluation and retraining of all disbanded SARS officers before they can be redeployed. I agree. So, really what they're saying is, okay, the ones that did offense, charge them. The ones that didn't do anything, or still retrain them. Even the good ones, retrain them and then redeploy them, which is very important. I'm doing that. And this 5th one, to me, after number 2, which is justice for the deceased victims, number 5 is the most important. After that one, increase police salary. so that they are adequately compensated for protecting lives and property of citizens. I've seen a video of one police barrack. A beggar cannot stay there. Do you understand? The problem is really funding, benefits, insurance, life insurance, health insurance. If the police, if they are risking their lives, obviously they should be, you know what I'm saying? So benefits, which is very important.
Coming to the source to find out what is happening, rather than not knowing what is happening, you go to the street, and after protesting on the street, then you now want to come and know what is happening. So this is the most respected way of doing things. So thank you for taking this step. The activities of SARS has been an issue since 2017. And all that the police authority did was to reform the unit so that to be more responsive to the society. Changes came up, and still we have challenges. So this is the first time that a decisive decision was taken to dissolve the unit. We've never done it before, and we've never said it before. It was always reform, reform, reform. And why are we doing this? We are doing this because police is to serve the public, to serve the people. So if the people you are serving are saying that one of your services is not servicing us well, then we need to listen to what the public are saying and then adjust. And this is what we are doing. Is it only a change, a dissolving it and nothing will happen? Never. There is a law on robbery, there is a Robbery and Firearms Act, which must be enforced in this country. And the organization to enforce it is the Nigeria Police Force. And there must be a unit that will deal with such cases, but certainly not SARS again. So, dissolving SARS, you must have another structure that will perform that function. And that structure, we've already come up with that structure, but it is not going to be as the disbanded SARS. It is going to be an intelligence-led unit that will be trained, and they are not going to be like a routine, they will not be performing routine duties. They are only going to be a unit that will intervene when there's an intelligence on robbery cases. The moment they get the information, they operate and come out is done. The issue of any police unit at all going to look at people's telephone, which is supposed to be their private property, or looking at the type of vehicles they are using, or profiling them to see whether they are Yahoo boys or not, that era is gone. It is not acceptable. It is not what they have been taught to do in terms of training. So be rest assured that everybody, both the police that were serving you, the public, and the members of the public, will see a robust unit that will be intelligence-led so as to save the law-abiding citizens of this country. SARS is disbanded.